Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm here today. Toriko! Yay! As always, we enjoying some good meals with Toriko. This is chapter 332 live reaction of Toriko. Choco situation. I'm reading on Kiss manga right now, which I normally don't do, but I do like the whole concept of let's just have the entire chapter out and all you gotta do is scroll down. I like that. I think they actually have the same translation as Batoto. I'm pretty sure that they do. The barrier blocking the way to the back world is the ultimate team of chefs. So these are going to be the 510 shells of Blue Grill. Let's see what they got. Okay, so I think this person, she or he, I'm not too sure. I think they just read 2 books, like in a fucking instant. Like they pulled some Superman shit. Like all they did was like just take the pages and like let them like, you know, flutter about and just stare, and then done. Sits back down, good read. It's like a 500-page textbook, and the motherfucker just coasted through that shit in like less than 2 seconds. Fuck. So in comes on the 10 shells. I forgot what his name was, but he comes in there. He's announcing that the stadium is packed. And even these ST10 or ST10, or maybe, because it doesn't look like it's an I and an O. It looks like a 1 and a 0. So ST10, even they're there. I don't know who they are. But the 10, I think, will represent the 10 shell. So maybe it's other 10 shell restaurant owners are there watching this too. Because they're the top 5 10 shells. But there are other 10 shells, I suppose. He opened the door and it was too bright for one of the people that were working in that room. That's why they need the damn mask. Even the hallway's too bright. Like, what the fuck? It's the damn hallway. It's not the actual sun in your faces. So these guys, like, their biggest weakness is that mask. If you can take off that mask, these guys are fucked. They're almost like vampires in a way. Yeah. So the guy who was sitting down and reading those books is Asurudi. Why the fuck is he crying? Oh! I can't forget about this motherfucker. Picnic Bomber. This crazy motherfucker. He's reading. You should stay away from him. He's immersed in whatever he's reading about right now. Wait, so don't tell me that he actually... Okay, so never mind. So I guess what he did, what Asuri did, is... I'm guessing that he flipped through the pages and he absorbed all the text in like his mind. And now he's actually reading the book via his mind. So that's still pretty damn fucking crazy. Apparently, the book is called Marin's Pot. It was made by Malisman, and it's a 500-page touching masterpiece. Yeah, this is one of the books that young man from the human world brought here 216 years ago. Fucking Ichiyu, son. Yeah, this is my boy. I hate to see him go, but I mean, like even to this day, Ichiyu's contribution to the series is astronomical. Ain't no doubt about it. Oh. Okay, so one of the chefs is talking about Ichiyu, and then he says, yeah, he was strong. He was the first creature I've ever seen that was stronger than the Don. So, Don, I'm assuming, meaning Don Slime. Because remember how Don Slime, he's pretty damn salty. Even though his name is Slime, like a slug, no. Apparently, he was very, very salty. Because Ichiyu was stronger than him, alright? He got that minority world treatment. Don Slime probably attacked Ichiyu like a few times, like, I got this, and all of a sudden, fucking minorities, dog, like, I'm good, here come the chopsticks, bitch, yeah! So, Ichiyu gave Don Slime a can of whoop ass, and Don Slime is still butthurt, alright? He's still sore from that shit. Alright, Ichiyu knows how to roll, like I said before. His contributions, even in death, are still immense to the series. No doubt about it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so his name was Condor. Yeah, I don't know why. But for some reason, I missed the fact that his name was Condor. The guy that came to the room. It was Asurudi who called in the ST10. So, Asurudi, who I'm assuming is like the leader of this group. He's like the top 10 shell, I suppose. He's like, everyone pipe the fuck down. Let me enjoy this goddamn book. And Condor's in his fucking face. So he doesn't give a fuck. So never mind. If he was a leader, he'd be afraid of Asurudi. Like, bro, shit, my bad, dog. But no. Condor, right in Asurudi's face. So based on this, he may not be the top of the 5. Picnic Bomber making a few comments. Asurudi's reading 2 books, right. The second book is a poor work that leaves a questionable aftertaste. There we go. It's time to get ready. The Coliseum is the buzz. People just fucking bowls of rice and shit in the middle of the damn Coliseum waiting for this shit to go down between the top 5-10 shells and the best of human world. Members of the audience, is your white rice all ready? But why the white rice? Like, I don't understand. Like, what the fuck's going on with the white rice? Get it started already. I'm starving. I can't take it anymore. Is like white rice like the popcorn and hot dog version of snacks here? So apparently, from just the cooking, just by looking at the cooking of the top 5-10 shells, it is said to make 10 bowls of rice taste great. And that is not just this stadium. Citizens, really? What the fuck? Really? Citizens watching this broadcast all across the country have rice in their hands, waiting with their tongues hanging out for that moment. So, really? Like that's what it is? Just the psychological effect of looking at the 10 shells cooking makes regular old white rice taste fantastic. I mean, it does show you the potency of their cooking, but at the same time, it's like no one wants a good old-fashioned hot dog? No one wants some beer? No? White rice. Like, that shit, nah, man. That shit wouldn't satisfy me, dog. I'd be like, yo, I want a hot dog. Pass me a hot dog. Pass me some pretzels. Shit. Not a fucking bowl of white rice. 30,000 in one stadium. That's a pretty big stadium. But not on the same level as the cooking festival stadium. Not even close. Okay. Yeah, okay. So the ST10, they are the Blue Grill version of the G7, alright? They are the taste testers. Apparently, they can taste spirit foods as well. And, I mean, spirit foods, they may be present in this competition. I'm not too sure exactly. But even if they're not, they're going to be fairly important when they actually go to the world behind. But these guys, apparently, it's very hard to get all these 10 ST10 together. So that does show you the social magnitude, the social status that Asaruti has. Because he's able to get all these guys together, and that's a very rare thing. Yo, who the fuck is Don Slime, son? Like, word up. Like, who the fuck is Don Slime? He's just sitting on a throne. Look at this guy. Like he's goddamn Joffrey. Look at him. I mean, it's not the Iron Throne. It's a far more comfortable throne, but a throne nonetheless. Fucking Don Slime. This piece of shit. Don Slime is the king of Blue Grill. So, whenever you see Don Slime, you gotta take the knee, my lord. What is it you seek, my lord? A nice steak, some nachos with cheese. I mean, his tastes are too regal for that. So Don Slime is a food spirit right now. So that means that he has to have like a body so he can actually, represent himself in a physical kingly form. So, what the fuck? Yo! Come on! So, they're trying to get in contact with Komatsu. They can't fully reach Komatsu. That's a fucking problem. So, goddamn Chiyo, and apparently Chiyo too. Chiyo Sensei and the others went to look for Komatsu. I was like, oh my god. Chiyo, Chin, Komatsu. They're like your three best. And then you have them go, like no, you should have been on lock with these dudes. Fuck. So in place of them, he has himself, Wabutaro, Chiru, the Llama Sky, and Nono. So, I mean, Nono, I want to see what she can do out of that group. But still, yeah, you need Komatsu. You need that food look. And now we're cutting back to Komatsu and the trading of souls. Even when it comes to fucking souls, the Nitro are involved. You can't escape these fuckers, seriously. So he's talking about the whole soul trading thing, and how, and I quote, the good-for-nothings are ostracized, and their souls are replaced with superior ones. And then he says, our ancestors were originally slaves of the Nitro, and the genes of our ancestors that had gourmet cells forcibly injected. Remember how there were mainly two ways of getting gourmet cells? Either you eat gourmet food constantly, or you have it forcibly injected into you, right here. I think the same thing applied to Tengu Brunchies people, pretty much. So they had them forcibly injected into them, have been strongly inherited by this generation, both the good and the bad. So that's why a lot of them are getting their souls traded, because of the genetic makeup of this generation, how close they are to the original people that were injected with the Gurmei cells by the Nitro. So because of both the good and the bad aspects, about 10% of the population has these wounds from the bad aspects of the injections years ago. Basically, he's saying, how is it that people could build this civilization when so many shoulder this miserable fate? And what he says here is this: here, those with wounds or injuries cannot even receive regular education or medical care. From the country's perspective, rather than meaninglessly spending time and effort on failures or dropouts, it's easier to just switch their souls with a superior one right from the beginning. Many of those that live in the slums have had their souls switched and were made to participate in the country's projects. In a sense, almost like slave labor, after they beat them up with a new soul. So apparently once every 6 months, people from the slums are chosen for a random health examination. And apparently Chaco's mother, she was one that had this wound from birth. Her eyes were actually very bad. And she was able to hide that for a period of time to raise Chaco. But then they meaning, I guess, the government of Blue Grill, found out about her abnormalities. And then they took custody of her. And that's why she was forced to relocate and probably had their soul switch out with her soul. And then they sold souls pretty much. This creepy old fucking bastard is actually very informative, even though he was pulling some like really funky shit beforehand. So apparently Chaco has weak senses of taste and smell. Now I thought that Komatsu was fucking up when Chaco said that his cooking, Komatsu's cooking, didn't taste that good. But no, that was Chaco's fault. Chaco has a weak, well, not his fault, but you know, it's like a genetic thing, where he has a weak sense of taste and he couldn't taste the actual flavor, the greatness of Komatsu's cooking. So it looks like Chaco may in fact have his soul switched out for another entity. So the old man recognizes the fantastic taste of Komatsu's cooking. And Chaco was taken to this place called the Kitchen of Eternity on the peak of Shell Mountain. So you know Komatsu's going right there. The old man was going to tell Komatsu about all of the secrets about this country, and he gets the call finally. Oh shit, the cooking competition. Oh, here we go. 510 shells. I mean, they got Yuda. Like, Yuda's fucking all you really need, man. Like, Yuda's like on that G shit. But the 10 shells, we know they ain't no bitches. These guys will make a mean fucking hoagie. And that's it. That's it. We end off with mad hype for the 10 shells. And you got the crew. But I'm wondering if they're going to be able to switch out. Like, let's say they're going to switch out. Either way, I'm not too sure. But they may switch out 3 of them for Chiyo, Chin, and Komatsu. If they can actually do that. I'm not too sure if they actually do that or not. But if they can, Komatsu's going to shock the fucking nation. Like, oh, I got the OD food luck, alright? I'm going to cook some epic ass shit. Some shit you've never seen before. So, that's it. I'm done. So, King Lightning, as always, be sure to rate the video. You have a mouse, and you can use the mouse to either dislike or like the video. Of course, comment in the comment section down below. Give me your thoughts as always, and subscribe. Peace! Have a nice goddamn day. Yeah.